So how well do you think the MSI Katana GF76 11UD can handle The Last of Us? Well, let's find out. Hey guys, and welcome back to another video, and today we're going to test The Last of Us on the MSI Katana GF76 11UD and see if we can get over 60 FPS. I don't think we will, but it's still fun to test. So let's start with checking out the system requirements for this game. So for the minimum specs, to get 30 FPS in 720p with graphics settings set to low, you need an Radeon RX 470 or an 6500 XT or an GTX 970 or a 1050 Ti. We're pretty good there, we're on RTX 3050 Ti. And for our CPU we need a Ryzen 5 1500X or an i7 4770K, and we have an i5 11400H, so we passed the minimum specs at least, as well with the RAM. And the recommended settings to get an average FPS of 60 and 1080p with high settings. This is a bit trickier because it's quite a VRAM heavy. We need an RX 5700 XT or an RX 6600 XT or an RTX 2070 Super or an RTX 3060. And we have a 3050 Ti, so I think we can safely say that we get between minimum and recommended. And for the CPU we need a Ryzen 5 3600X or an Intel Core i7 8700 and 16 gigs of RAM. I mean, that is no issue at all. And now we're getting high with 60 FPS at 1440p. For the performance, we need an RX 6750 XT or an RTX 2080 Ti. That is hard for this laptop. Or an Ryzen 5 5600X or an i7 9700K. I don't feel the CPU will be any problem, but it also requires 32 gigs of RAM, which we don't have at all. We only have 16. And for Ultra, at 60 FPS in 4K, we need an RX 7900 XTX or an RTX 4080, and we're quite screwed there. And for the CPU we need an Ryzen 9 5900X or an i5 12600K. That's pretty tough for this laptop to beat, and as well with 32 gigs of RAM. We don't have it, we only have 16. So the specs requirement for this game is quite high. So I don't know about you, let's launch the game and see what happens. It might be fun. And building shaders. And this is really starting great. In the menu we only get 25 FPS. So let's get into graphics settings. Oh, high, no. Let's go to low. Let's see what we have here. Yeah. Off. Okay, let's apply the changes. Let's go back and so can we do anything here? VSync off. Okay, so let's going to try DLSS as well, but first off we need to test it out as it is. So now we are in the game and let's see how it goes. Play the beginning here and then continue on off camera doing all the benchmarks and stuff. I mean, initially it's pretty good. Congratulations. See what's going on. I mean, right now we're almost up at 60, but it's really not nothing. It's not anything happening at the moment that are that intensive. Just have to wait and see. I know there will be some chaos. Oh, hello. Hey, Daddy, what's going on? Take your weapon. Oh. Well, initially it's not as bad as I thought it would be. Now stuff might be happening. Oh lord, I haven't played this since PlayStation 3. That was some time ago. Ooh, the cops! So around 40 FPS. Still better than I thought it would be. Shall we see if anything happens when we put on little DLSS? Super resolution, and yeah, let's go for quality. Oh, up to 60. Straight away, that's not bad. Come on. Oh. That's how you do it. Slay them all. That was not safe driving. Okay, let's see what happens now when we turn off the DLSS and see how the performance gets done. Yeah, it's not smooth at all. It gets really good with DLSS. But we're still at 48 FPS. I mean, I shouldn't complain about that. It is pretty good. Whoops, let's run this way. Okay, let's go back to DLSS and see what happens. Yeah, it is about, it's not a big difference I was hoping for, but it still looks good. It's a bit smoother though. Oh shit! I did not mean to do that. Just saying. Okay, where should we go? I don't want to be eaten now. Let's go this way, perhaps. No! Stop it! Oh, it was this way. I was just saying, it was a long time ago since I played this. Ah! No! Get away from me! Yes, we're up to 60. I mean, it's not bad at all. I have seen far worse gameplay than this. Well, I will test this more off camera and we'll see how it performs. So I'll get back to you when I'm done with it. So for this game I went with just low preset and VSync off and 1080p of course. Don't want to go any lower. So now the FPS for this game was better than I expected. Without DLSS we got an average of 49 and a 1% low of 21.2. And with DLSS we got an average of 55.8 and a 1% low of 25.5. So it actually wasn't that bad. So now do you think you could play The Last of Us on this laptop as it is? Leave it in a comment down below. And don't forget to subscribe. And I'll see you all very soon in the next one when we're going to check out Marvel's Spider-Man.